And yes, we have our event organizer, motivator, show organizer, CEO. Hey, you can name it all. Drama, everything. He's there, and he's the one and only Ked Peculiar, and he is joining us. And thank you for joining us and preparing the show and doing it. And tell me why you just created this show. You know, it's come on. When one makes a show, when one decides to make a show, there'll be alcohol, food, but then this one, it's not the usual shows that you do have. You know, what actually inspired you to be like, you know what, I want to do this for my community? You know, what is it that pushed you so hard to even travel from Jersey back here at home, just to be with us here and do this wonderful thing for us? What is your inspiration? And welcome.
Thank you very much. It's a very great honor for me to be here, being with you on Proud of the East show. The reason why I decided to organize this show, to come here in Bushbuckridge, is because in Sepedi they say, or I can say even in English because it's possible to translate it, They say, wherever you go, never forget where you come from. You don't have to forget where you're coming from. So I find it very selfish when I find myself succeeding doing something out there, then when I experience new things out there, things that I can bring them to my community. Because I cannot always say I'm coming from a disadvantaged background, I'm coming from a rural community, but then when I go out there, I go and be successful, join the external communities. I find it very selfish, because if I come from this disadvantaged community, then I go out to the urbans, it becomes, I'm going to upgrade, to change levels, change my character, be the person of the urban, but forgetting that where I come from, I can also do the same. The reason why our communities are not upgrading is because whenever you find a chance to succeed, you just go and fly away.
Exactly.
You forget where you come from. Then tomorrow when you come back, you're the only one who's shining. Then you're walking on a dusty road. You become dusty again.
Yeah, exactly.
So the reason why I call this show on is because it very breaks my heart that our community, more especially Bushbuckridge as a whole, because I cannot say Violet Bank, Majembe, Shatale, because there are some of the parts whereby, Shatale is trying, Violet Bank is lower, Majembe is dusty. When there's a tar road, then it's a miracle for the whole Bushbuckridge. Hey, Majembe, there's a tar road. You see? So it's very important to upgrade one another, lift one another. I really like this guy by the name Vusi Timbewayo. He used to say, you must lift as you rise. You see, you have to lift others. You have to lift others as you are rising as well, because we need each other. The reason why I cannot be successful further is because I did not lift up the other hand, of which was going to help me, to unstuck me, because the intelligence or a talent is not the external appearance, not the physical appearance, but it's inside. You will never know. There's a reason why they say never judge a book by its cover. You see, because you never know what is inside up until you explore it. You see, so for me, calling this show on is to address the youth, more especially here in Mpumalanga Bushbuckridge, specifically our communities around, because I've seen that there are no businesses in Bushbuckridge. To be honest, the only job opportunity you can get around Bushbuckridge is being dominated by shops. It's either you are going to be a cashier, you are going to be a cleaner at the malls, shopping centers, but then only to find that there are more businesses that can be done
Yeah.
We don't have internet cafes around here. Yes, we do have, but if you can check the system, it's only one. Few, only one. Then you find that an internet cafe, yes, it's having best quality and everything, all the services are good. But if you can check, there are services that are not there.
Yeah.
You may find that the internet cafe is running. It's very smooth, but it doesn't have internet access. Maybe they just say we are photocopying, we are printing, we are fixing, but no internet access, or no personal access to the internet, no Wi-Fi access, no. There are no people who will be assisting our youth to open businesses and all that, because we have to implement more different types of businesses in order to create more job opportunities. You see, no business, no job opportunity.
Yeah.
Where are you going to work without business?
Exactly, because this takes us, I'm sorry about that, because this takes us where I'm doing my matric, and then after that I go to a tertiary, and then I'll do a course which I'll be working for someone else. I don't even think of doing a course whereby I'll be able to work so that I gain experience in order for me to open my own business. You know, like we focused on trying to get a job while business is anything. I could just, you know, plant some veggies and then sell them. I can just, you know, just fix phones or just wash your techies or your jersey stores. Like anything is a business. So what damaged the youth is that last year, when Corona came, COVID-19 lockdown, it hit so hard that many people who had hoped that, okay, since I have to find a job, I must work, you know, and due to COVID, here we are, we're back home, we're suffering, and now we're applying for 350, and when we check, we used to get salaries worth 3,500 going upwards, and then like 350 is nothing, you know. So how can you advise the youth? Because clearly we focused on finding a job. We're not even thinking of starting a business, you know, and this thing could be having a huge impact in our lives, and we're not realizing it, that it could be very useful for us to start jobs, you know. So what's your take on that, like when it comes to jobs, finding a job, job hunting and all of that, and also starting a business, all the motivations? Because earlier we were speaking to Mr. Mogakane, and you know, he gave us some motivations due to those jobs hunting and everything. So what is your take on that?
Okay, what I can say on this is that I really emphasize, I actually emphasize that the youth should consider creating a business rather than to find a job.
Yeah.
Because if you can check, a position for a job